मूर्छित है देह अभिमान में,
जब मूर्छित है देह अभिमान में,
मन की शांति का ज्ञान नहीं है,
मन की शांति का ज्ञान नहीं है।
सोए हुए को सुरजित करना, सोए हुए को सुरजित करना, शिव शक्ति की शान यही है,
शान यही है।
त्याग तपस्या जगाओ आज, त्याग तपस्या जगाओ आज,
शांति पूर्ण बनाओ आज।
आज भारत देश में पधारे हैं शिव पावनकारी, आज भारत देश में पधारे हैं शिव पावनकारी।
शिव शक्ति दाता है विश्व में, वो इस जग के कल्याणी। शिव शक्ति दाता है विश्व में, वो इस जग के कल्याणी।
ज्ञान दीप प्रगटाओ आज,
ओम शांति। ओम शांति। ओम शांति। ओम शांति। ओम शांति। गुड मॉर्निंग। Baba reminds us to remind each other whether we sit in the remembrance of Baba, how it's very important to be soul conscious. To the same extent, it's also important to remember the Father. And to the extent you have the remembrance of the Father, you will be able to be stable in that soul conscious stage. That stage is called the stage of being knowledgeful. The task doesn't get completed only with the soul conscious stage and not just remembering the Father. Because the soul has to become equal to the Father. So at every moment you must consider yourself as a soul and remember the Father. And the specialities, the virtues and the powers of Baba should be always remembered so that we will become an embodiment of those things. We used to chant the mantra on the path of devotion, whereas on the path of knowledge, Baba doesn't even ask us to chant his name. So today, Baba is saying that you must Baba gives us the knowledge of the science, then knowledge and ignorance. We were not even knowing that we were on the path of ignorance till this knowledge was received, because we were able to discern both the paths, that is the path of ignorance and the path of knowledge, only when this knowledge was received. When we received this knowledge, then we started knowing the science. Considering the self as a soul and remembering the Father, that becomes the yoga. It is the science. Whatever happens in a yogi life because of yoga, maybe let it be one conquers all the vices, or one imbibes all the virtues, or one fills all the powers, or one becomes an embodiment of all virtues. How does it happen? That is through the power of yoga. That's why it is called science. What is knowledge? The knowledge is it's becoming the spinner of the discus of self-realization. Once you understand that cycle, you must spin that discuss. That is knowledge. Baba comes and gives us the knowledge of world's history and geography, and we have to play our roles, and the actor is supposed to know the role very clearly. Only he can play his role in a wonderful way only when he knows the entire script, and the entire script is of 5,000 years. That is why Baba says children should always have the knowledge of the 84 births. And Baba, why he has told us to remember or do the drill of these 5 forms, because through that drill also we can recall our journey of 84 births. And today Baba talks about the secrets of the knowledge and science and ignorance. At the same time, Baba also focuses on the dharnas. Today's date is 12th April. And Baba's sweet elevated versions. The essence is, sweet children, this Brahman clan, it's unique. Is it unique? Those who experience this clan to be unique, can you raise your hands? Those who feel that this is a very lovely clan or it's very unique. You Brahmins are knowledgeful. And you know the knowledge, science and ignorance. Question. By which easy effort you children's hearts will easily move away from all the things? Its answer is full of depths and the subtle. It's totally subtle, and your intellects are drawn away from the old world. Answer. those who are completely sacrificed, those who have dedicated their lives in the sacrificial fire, those who are on the family path, but they wholeheartedly they invest their resources in the sacrificial fire. So Baba just talks about them. So Baba says, just engage in spiritual business. To the extent you do the spiritual service, your heart will turn away from all the things. So let's check today what is meant by spiritual service. Because all the test papers are faced in the spiritual service, because we come across different situations and the conflicts some withdraw themselves from the spiritual service and they even stop having that association with the Father. So Baba says, to the extent you do the spiritual service, when you have this intense desire that I belong to Baba and I do Baba's service, and that is called spiritual service, and to the extent you do that, obviously and automatically your intellects will be drawn away from the rest of the things. You start getting the unlimited disinterest. To the extent you do the spiritual service, your intellects are drawn away from all the other things. You will engage in the effort to claim the kingdom. Where do you claim that kingdom? Where? What do you mean by claiming that kingdom? We don't get any right to that kingdom here. So do you think we make effort in order to claim that kingdom in future? What do you mean by this? That is to become the self-sovereign. Because when you become self-sovereign, you will be able to become the master of the world. Along with that spiritual service, you have to take care of the creation that you have made. Because those who have the household responsibilities, Baba says, you must take care of them. The song, the one who is with the beloved, there is always a rain of this knowledge for them. Om Shanti. The Father is called the Piya. Children are sitting in front of the Father now. Children also know that. What do children know? The Father knows that children are sitting in front of the Father. And what do children know? Where are we sitting? In front of the Father. We are not sitting in front of any saint or sage. The Father is the ocean of knowledge, and salvation is attained through this knowledge. It is said that knowledge, science and ignorance. Science means to become soul conscious. to be in the pilgrimage of remembrance. Knowledge means to know the entire cycle and to spin the discus. The worldly people don't know the meaning of these terms, whereas you Confucian aged Brahmins, your Brahman clan is totally unique, which is not known to anyone. Of course, these matters are not mentioned in any of the scriptures that Brahmins are created at the confluence age. When they don't know about the confluence age, there is no chance to know about the creation of the Brahmins. It's also known that Prajapita Brahma was there once upon a time, and he was called Adi Dev, and Adi Dev, this title goes to Brahma Baba. And who is the world of the mother? Sorry, who is the mother of the world? Of course, she is the mouth-born progeny. She's been adopted. You children are also adopted in the same way. Brahmins are not called as deities. He is also a human being, and Saraswati is also there with Brahma. Of course, we have the temples of deities. All those are also human beings, whereas the temple is made in the name of one. Just to have example, we have many human beings or people of Prajapita Brahma, and it's also been created. The clan is growing gradually. We are the adopted children. Who are we? We are the children of this adopted religion. Now the Unlimited Father has made you the children of the religion. He is also the child of the Unlimited Father. Of course, he also receives that inheritance from Shiv Baba, whose child is Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba also receives inheritance from Shiv Baba. All you grandchildren also receive inheritance from him. No one has this knowledge. Who has this knowledge? No one has. Who else has this knowledge? It's only the ocean of knowledge who has this knowledge. The salvation doesn't take place until the Father comes. Now you have come on the path of, you have adopted the path of knowledge. From the path of knowledge or ignorance, for what purpose? In order to attain the liberation in life. What do you mean by liberation in life? You have come to knowledge from devotion. What is meant by? When you receive that salvation, what do you receive? Golden age is called, the stage of salvation refers to that golden age, and iron age is called degradation, because this is the kingdom of Ravan. Salvation is also called the kingdom of Ram. It's also called the Sun dynasty, and the real name is the Sun dynasty and Moon dynasty. The real children know that we were the Sun dynasty clan and we took 84 births. This knowledge cannot be found in any of the scriptures. No one can talk except the one Father. It is not available in any of the scriptures because they were made from the copper age, and Baba has come, he has come later. Because these scriptures are meant for the path of devotion, and all of those things will be destroyed. The results or the sanskars, what you take from here, we have to create those divine sanskars, because we have to take those sanskars. Of course, the sanskars are created at this time in order to rule the kingdom. All the children of Baba who study, they rule the kingdom there. Then who creates that? Who establishes that kingdom? The science who learned those innovative skills, they create that kingdom. They only have the knowledge of the science. They carry those sanskars. Of course, it's also sanskar. They also make the effort. They have that knowledge. You don't have any other knowledge. You just take the kingdom from the Father. Those sanskars remain in the business. There is so much conflict. Until you haven't reached the stage of vanaprastha, you have to look after your creation. Who will take care of the creation if you adopt this path? All of you cannot come and sit here. It is said that when you completely involved in this business, then other things start leaving you. When can you leave that? When you will be able to leave that? When you engage in the spiritual business in a full-fledged way, you will be able to leave the other things. Then obviously your intellects are drawn away. All of us have the same experience, because when we started involving ourselves here, we felt easy to leave that. Baba says, to the extent you do the spiritual service, it's better, because the purifier Father comes and he shows us the path to become pure from impure, and you children also should do the spiritual service. Everyone's account is being checked. Baba just gives the path to become pure from impure. He just shows the path to become pure. To take care of this and to take care of the sacrificial fire. Who does this? This responsibility is given to you. This responsibility is given to Brahma Baba and his children. It becomes Brahma Baba's responsibility to take care. And Shiv Baba says, don't ask me about any other thing, because you called me to make pure from impure. You didn't call me to come and teach us about business. Shiv Baba is also the Father, and Brahma Baba is also the Father, and we have to follow his directions. Because Baba's path is the spiritual path. Shiv Baba's, he gives us the spiritual directions. And Shiv Baba, Brahma Baba, just he has physical directions. Baba also says that it is the father's direction to remember the father and to follow the directions of the father. If children were to ask anything, how to do a job, or if you want to ask anything related to the physical world, you can ask Brahma Baba, because he is the experienced chariot, because Shiv Baba adopted him. He has chosen him because he is the experienced one, and so Brahma Baba guides. You must learn by looking at him, by following him, because Brahma Baba teaches us, because he is at the front place. All the storms are faced by Brahma Baba because he is the most powerful. That is why he gets the number one position. Maya also attacks the one who is powerful, because Baba just renounced everything in one shot, because his role was there in the drama. It was Shiv Baba who made him do that, because Shiv Baba is the one who inspires everyone. Brahma Baba also left everything with happiness, because he was granted visions. What were that? Brahma Baba felt that he was getting the entire kingdom, so it makes sense to leave worth not penny things, because he realized. So it became easy for him to renounce everything. Even he was granted the visions of destruction. It was understood at that time that the old world would be destroyed. Then if I get the kingdom, then why shouldn't I leave everything? What is that I'm getting, and what is that I have to leave? If that account or the contrast becomes very clear, then there is nothing to think, and whatever I have to sacrifice, it becomes easy for me to live. We have to follow the directions of the Father. Baba says, remember the Father, and the bhatti had to be created at that time. People don't understand why all of them ran away. He is not a saint or a sage. Baba looked so simple. He didn't even make anyone leave the home. There is no glory of the human being, and the whole praise is of the one Father. Baba comes and gives us this happiness. Baba comes and talks to us. Children, where have you come? And to whom have you come here? Your intellect gets drawn to that land of silence, that is the home, and here, and also in the body of the Brahma Baba, because Shiv Baba is the resident of the supreme abode. So your intellects are drawn there. When he comes in Brahma Baba's body, your attention would be there on that. Heaven will definitely come after this Iron Age. Sri Krishna also takes inheritance from Shiv Baba and goes and rules there, because it's not the question of character. Just as a prince is born to a king, he just takes the inheritance from Shiv Baba and rules there. Baba gives this example. Just a prince is born to a king, he goes and studies, and then he becomes a king. There is no question of character here. The Father is the only one who is the highest on high. The whole praise belongs to Shiv Baba. Even Brahma Baba also gives the introduction of Shiv Baba. The highest on high is one Shiv Baba, and the whole praises of Shiv Baba. Brahma Baba also gives the introduction of Shiv Baba. Baba says, if I'm saying this, if I say anything, people understand that I am talking. It is, however, Shiv Baba talks through Brahma Baba. There are two souls in one chariot. If Brahma Baba says anything, and people think that I talk, that is Brahma Baba talks. And even if Shiv Baba addresses anything, he doesn't tell at every time that it is me, Shiv Baba, who talks or who says. So people understand that he is talking. Brahma Baba says for himself. Only you children understand the difference and know you cannot call God a human being. He is the one incorporeal, and he is the resident of that abode. Your intellect goes up, then it comes down. Baba comes from the supreme abode, then he comes in the Ravan's kingdom in this foreign land, and he teaches us and goes away. Baba himself says he comes in a second. It doesn't take much time for him to come. Even the soul doesn't take time to leave one body and adopts another. No one can even see, because the soul is the fastest thing. It's also said that you receive the liberation in life in a second, because the soul leaves that body in a second. That is why this saying is there, liberation in life in a second. The Ravan's kingdom is called the life of bondage. A child is born and he receives the inheritance of the father. In the same way, you too recognize the father and you become the master of the world. Of course, the positions are number wise based on the efforts that you make. Just as it happens in a school, this is also a godly school. Baba explains very well that there are two fathers. One is physical father and the other one is the paralaukic father. It's sung that everyone remembers the father in sorrow, but no one remembers him in happiness. When the residents of Bharat had happiness, we didn't remember the father, because there was abundance and there was happiness. That is why no one remembered the father. Then we took 84 births. When the alloy gets added to the soul, the soul's degree starts reducing. The 2 degrees get reduced. That is so, because of not scoring high marks, Ram was shown with an arrow. Because one who fails in the second subject, they will be given this sign. Because the whole conflict takes place, what do you get when the entire conflict goes on if we don't have a perfect yoga? This is a sign that he has not got good marks. He has not broken any vow. All these matters are of the path of devotion. People wander so much in devotion. Now you have received this knowledge, so your wandering stops. What does Baba say? Baba explains the subtle matters. Oh Shiv Baba. To say Oh Shiv Baba, Baba says that it is the word of calling. So do you think we can call Oh Shiv Baba? We cannot call him. We can call Wow Baba or My Baba or Sweet Baba. If we have said Oh Shiv Baba, then we are using the terms of the path of devotion. We cannot call Oh Shiv Baba. If we just shout, then we have this trace of the path of devotion. Hey God, also to call him, to use this term Hey also, that is also the part of the path of devotion. Baba didn't say us to say that. Baba says, remain introverted and remember the Father. You are not even supposed to rotate the beads or chant any name. All these things belong to the path of devotion. You have received the introduction of the Father. You must follow the Father's directions. You must remember Father in such a way. How? Baba sometimes, just as lovers always remember, today Baba says you must remember the Father in the same way as children remember the physical father. Because they themselves are body conscious and they always remember the physical father, because the Paralokik Father is soul conscious. So even when he comes in this, even when he adopts Brahma Baba, what is the difference between when Shiv Baba comes and adopts the body? Shiv Baba comes and he doesn't become body conscious even though he uses the body, but we become easily body conscious. Baba says that he has taken the loan to give the knowledge to the children. He is the ocean of knowledge. But how can I give the knowledge? Baba says if he doesn't get a body, then how does he give the knowledge? Baba says his path is totally different. No one knows that. It's said that the creation takes place through Brahma Baba, but how does he create through Brahma Baba? It is not known to anyone. Does he give any inspiration? Baba says, I come in an ordinary body. Because things will not work with the inspiration. When Baba comes, he names this child as Brahma Baba because he renounces everything. You children know that the rosary of the Brahmins cannot be created now because the stage is never stable. Some breaks. When Brahmins become final, then the rosary is created. Then they go into the rosary of Vishnu. In order to come into the rosary, what do you have to do? A pilgrimage of remembrance is needed. It is in your intellect that we were Sato Pradhan in the beginning and we came into the Sato Rajo Tamo. Baba just emphasizes this. Baba just uses this term pilgrimage because the journey continues till we reach the destination. That is why Baba says we must be in the pilgrimage of remembrance. We must just move forward. Now we know that we were Sato Pradhan in the beginning, and we have come into the Sato Rajotamo stages. The meaning of Om is different, and the meaning of this term Hum, so that is also different. People just think every phrase means the same thing. Om means soul, and the same soul says that we are deities, then we are warriors, we are merchants, and then we are Shudras. They make it very easy. They say that we are souls and we are supreme soul. We say that we are deities, then warriors, merchants, and Shudras. They say that we are souls and we are supreme souls. Because the soul comes in different clan, it is not that the soul becomes the supreme soul. Because of not having the complete knowledge, they become confused and they say that Aham Brahmasmi. To say that also is wrong, because the Brahma refers to that element. Baba says Baba doesn't become the master of the creation. Baba says he doesn't become the master of the creation. Then who else becomes? Those who say that we become. Can you raise your hands? Yes, it's right. You become the master of the world. You become the rulers of that world. Brahma refers to that element. You souls become the master of the creation. Baba sits and narrates the essence of the Vedas and scriptures. We must keep on studying till when the new world gets created. Baba just explains new aspects. What does the path of what does devotion say and knowledge say? We built temples on the path of devotion, and we performed different rituals, and we wasted all the resources. Many looted the temples. Of course, that was predestined in the drama. Of course, whatever was looted will definitely be received. Now see how much they owe to us, and they are giving, and it gets increased gradually day by day. Other countries offer because we deserve that. Whatever has been taken, they will definitely give to the same extent, because this is the karmic account. Whether it's about the souls, it's about the countries, whatever transaction takes place will be based on the karmic account. They cannot swallow the money which they have eaten of yours, because Bharat is the imperishable land. Because they have taken from this land, so they definitely have to return, because this is the birthplace of the Father. Baba comes here. Whatever is taken from this land will definitely be returned. Just see how everything happens at the right time. All these things are known to you. They don't know when the destruction comes. Just see how Baba explains about these subtle aspects, and he is explaining to us, and he is making the masters of the world. We are so fortunate, and we have that great fortune. Government also doesn't accept, but it is fixed in the drama. Just they keep taking loans, and the return is taking place now. You know that they have taken a lot from our kingdom, so now they are returning. You are not worried about anything. Who are we? We are carefree emperors. We are worried about one thing. We are carefree emperors. However, we are worried about one thing, and it's okay to worry about what? That is to be in the pilgrimage of remembrance. We always have this, that we must remember the Father, because only with that our sins can be absolved. The knowledge is very simple, and whoever does whatever amount of effort, of course, we receive the Srimad from the imperishable surgeon. It's very much important to take Father's direction at every time. It's required to take Father's directions, because when we had Sakar Baba, we used to go and ask Baba. Now Baba has become Abhyakt. Then we used to go and approach Dadis. Now that time also has passed. Now whom should be approached? So Baba is always available during Amrit Vela, because we Brahmin children are very alert during that time. After that, the Baba has to work for the entire world, whether about devotees or for the science. So during Amrit Vela, you can take the directions from the Father, because from in Amrit Vela, just look at your schedule and you fix the timetable of your mind. So you must take directions from the imperishable surgeon about everything. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, and Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to you, spiritual children. We spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and good morning to the mother, father, and Bab Dada. The first one, as much time you get, you have to do the spiritual business. You must engage yourself in the spiritual business. You must inculcate the sanskars of the spiritual business. You must do the service of making others pure from impure. Second one, you must remain introverted and remember the Father. You should not even say that, hey Shiv Baba. Just as Father doesn't have ego, you must become egoless in the same way. Through your thoughts or instants, when you spread the fragrance of elevated vibrations through your thoughts and instants, you become combined Shiv Shakti. Just as nowadays people spread the fragrance of rose, sandalwood, or other types of fragrance, you become combined Shiv Shakti, and through your thoughts and instincts, attitude. You spread this fragrance of happiness, peace, love, and joy. Every day during Amrit Vela, you must shower rose water on the souls just like a fountain. Just switch on. Then the stench of impure thoughts in the world will end. Slogan: receiving a treasure of happiness from the giver of happiness is the sign of his love. Avyakt signal. The Pandavas have as much power as the Shaktis have. That is why they have been shown in the four-armed form. Only through the combined form of Shaktis and Pandavas can we achieve the success. We can achieve success in the task of the world service. Therefore, always remain supportive of one another. Always keep the crown of the responsibility on your shoulders. Om Shanti. The evening meditation from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is in the conference hall. The Laukik father of nursing brother of video department. His name was Nukaraju and his health was not good. He left his mortal coil on 11th April 2025. Let's pay our good wishes to that soul on his onward journey. The teachers who have come for the meeting are requested to be at Dadiji's meeting hall, and Karuna Baiji will be available among us. Om Shanti.
दिल में है तेरी याद बाबा, जिगर में तेरा प्यार। दिल में है तेरी याद बाबा, जिगर में तेरा प्यार। तेरी श्रीमत और शिक्षाएं जीवन का आधार। तेरी श्रीमत और शिक्षाएं जीवन का आधार।
दिल में है तेरी याद बाबा, जिगर में तेरा प्यार। तेरी श्रीमत और शिक्षाएं जीवन का आधार।
पद्मा पदम सौभाग्यशाली तुमने हमें बनाया, नव जीवन दे करके तुमने दिल में हमें बिठाया।
पद्म पदम सौभाग्यशाली तुमने हमें बनाया, नव जीवन दे करके तुमने दिल में हमें बिठाया।
अब तो ये जीवन है बाबा तुझ पर ही बलिहार,
अब तो ये जीवन है बाबा तुझ पर ही बलिहार।
तेरी श्रीमत और शिक्षाएं जीवन का आधार, तेरी श्रीमत और शिक्षाएं जीवन का आधार। तीनों जहां की खुशियों का मिल गया मुझे खजाना, तुमने हमें सिखलाया बाबा सबसे गुण अपनाना।
तीनों जहां की खुशियों का मिल गया मुझे खजाना, तुमने हमें सिखलाया बाबा सबसे गुण अपनाना।
ये आंखें करती है बाबा हर पल तेरा दीदार,
ये आंखें करती है बाबा हर पल तेरा दीदार।
तेरी श्रीमत और शिक्षाएं जीवन का आधार, तेरी श्रीमत और शिक्षाएं जीवन का आधार।
Let's watch the this video. If we sing the praise of the one Father always, our instincts will automatically become pure. Excellence in actions will increase, and if we really want this from our heart, we keep moving ahead in speaking, listening, explaining within ourselves according to the present time. Everyone can know themselves by being introverted within. Just as lovingly as the remembrance of the Father's days within us, in the same way, this love makes us so beloved that I'm truly Baba's beloved and everyone's beloved.